Hey y'all, and welcome to another Transformer review. Today we are going to be transforming. Well, we are going to be transforming, but we're also going to be doing a review on another take of a 1994 Megatron and Optimus. And with me helping me do the review is my son Colton.
Hi everyone.
And
do you like? No. Well, I know these are from G2, but we're what are these like called? Do you remember?
Well, this is G2, 1994 Optimus, and each one of these had a gimmick. They had like an air missile pump, both of them, but we don't have that, so we do have a couple of things.
Also, the tube that goes through here. First, I gotta zoom in. The tube that is supposed to be there is cut off.
It's gone. It got gone, don't know where it disappeared to.
And Optimus is located on the back here.
Right there. Which is gone too. So anyway, it's gone too. So this is 1994 Optimus Prime and Megatron. Now, overseas in the European and stuff like that, they had different names.
This one was named Sure Shot, and this one was named Archer. I think.
I think that's right. So,
because I know these were also released in Europe, but these are the American release.
Yeah, that's what.
Which is Optimus and Megatron.
Right, which is Optimus and Megatron, and I'm not going to go off into the bios really that much with these until I get a better Megatron and a better Optimus. I just wanted to show you the different variations of how much they've come out with the wide spread of Optimus and Megatrons. And I'm going to let Colton take over because I want to go get two things over there from another room just for comparison so y'all can see what's going on. And I'm going to step out right quick and I'm going to let Colton take over, and I'll be back here in a minute. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, these, well, like you've already heard, they did have those pump things, and Optimus's pump thing was stored here, and Megatron's was stored here. And they also had two missiles. His was stored on these here. And Megatron's was I'm gonna say these here because when you open up these, I think these are where they go into. I don't know. But like I said, I have no idea what are these called. Well, I know these are from G2, but I forgot what they're called. But when this review's over, I am gonna like do research to see what are these called. And for Megatron here, he does have some camo, except that this is a purple and black tank instead of the green and purple like the full-sized version, which is the larger one that me and my dad reviewed. And he rolls on 4 wheels here. Oh, and also, he does have a sticker here. That says Megatron rules. But the European release here, they didn't put this sticker here. They just left it blank. And my dad's back.
I wanted to get these so this way I could see. Okay.
We have a couple figures.
We have a little size comparison that we're going to do here in a little while once we get these two transformed, just so y'all can see the different variants and the scale.
And for Optimus here, he is still the truck, but this is a different one, because he has the stripes here, and oh, and also the cap here is white. And
what's up?
It is the chrome
here.
Well,
yeah, they had chrome wheels on there. Well, yeah, they were chrome at one time, but I mean, you know, this is 1994, so some of it rubbed off and wore off over time.
Megatron also has chrome on the treads here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you can rotate the turret here for Optimus all the way around, but when you rotate it, it goes at a weird angle because this is gonna be his
It's like arm cannon.
arm cannon.
And that's weird for Optimus to have an arm cannon, but you'll see here in a minute when we transform him.
And you can move the turret up and down. And it's on a soft ratchet.
Okay. So you want to transform one? You want me to transform one? You want to transform both of them? It's up to you.
I'll go ahead and
Transform both of them?
do both of them.
Okay.
So to transform these,
Wait, hold on. There's something else. Hey, let them know about this right here.
I've already told them about
Okay.
these.
All right.
And I've told them that
They used what they were is to hold in the missiles, the extra missiles.
that's what I told them.
Okay, go ahead.
But to transform these, Megatron transforms the exact same like the larger one here, and that is you take the arms here, bring them down, rotate them down, rotate his elbows, then take the back here, bring it back, which will make his knees, bring the lower body down, and if you remember on the larger one, he did had a gimmick where if you slide this way, his head will flip up, but here he does not have the gimmick.
You are the flipper for the head. There is no spring for it. You're the head flipper. Anyway.
So you have to slide it forward, and to flip out the head, you wanna take this here, get your nail underneath here, and that will allow you to flip his head out. And there's Megatron in robot mode. So set him off to the side. Now to transform Optimus. To get him transformed, you want to take these here and push them in, and this will allow you to take the cap here and bring it, well, but before you do that, you have to separate it . Oh,
you have to separate it enough so you can get in there to get to the cab.
But before you separate the cab, you have to bring it down to about here, and this also taps into these tabs and these holes here. So you just separate them and then strain his knees. Oh, and these here shift this way, so that way these can have room to fit in these gaps here. Now you want to slide these up, which will reveal his hands. Then take the back here and slide it back, which will make his elbows. Then separate them and bring them down. And then you can take this here and rotate it around. Then rotate his arms around so that the sticker detail here is facing. Bring his elbows down, rotate them, and there's Optimus in robot mode.
Let's see here, buddy.
Now, one problem that these have, and you probably already saw it, is that these don't stand like...
They don't stand up that well. Megatron's not as bad as what Optimus Prime is.
Well, Megatron doesn't have any, like, heel support, because there's nothing on the back here to flip out to make him stand. I mean, well...
He stands better than Optimus because of that back end right here. That's what helps give him a little bit more stability. That curve right there, that L, that's his tread.
But when you're trying to pose him,
yeah, when you try to pose him, it falls apart right then. He's better standing, because this right here is the only... Well, okay, he's making a liar out of me right now. But you can pose him. You can pose him. Well, let's see how good legs can go in and out. Okay. Well, we're going to do that. Alright. Let's just see how poseable you are. His head doesn't... Yeah, it does.
it does move.
It does move. Okay, I think that's about it right there. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, he made us a liar. He is more poseable than Optimus Prime. Let's see. I have not had a chance really to pose them that much. So, we know Megatron is poseable. Let's see. Wait. Nope. Okay. What is going on here? Waist articulation, yes. Arms.
Megatron also has waist articulation.
Come on out. There we go. That's what I want to get on you. I want to get that gun too. There we go. Don't know. Oh, is he going to stand? Oh, he stands. He's standing. Wait, let me see here. Hey, check that out. Now that's looking pretty good. Okay, well, we're learning something together about these.
And for articulation on both of these, Megatron, like you've already saw, his head can swivel, arms. Oh, and another problem that this figure has is his chest doesn't lock in.
Yeah, his chest doesn't lock in at all. So if you want to move his arms, you literally have to hold part of his chest down to move his arm, to rotate it.
But his arms rotate on a soft ratchet, move in and out, elbow. He does rotate at the elbow, but it's better if it's straight. 'Cause if you have it bend like this, then it hinders this. Waist swivel. Legs can move forward and back on a ratchet. Move in and out. Knee joint. And that's it. And for Optimus, head is on a swivel.
And on this edition, Optimus has the light piping in this version where Megatron does not have it in that version. As far as light piping.
Arms rotate on a ratchet. Move in and out on a ratchet, which is here. Ratcheted elbows. Bicep swivel. Ratcheted waist. Ratcheted legs. Move in and out. Knee joint. And that's it.
That's it.
And
he's got a gun.
And this was stored on
top of his
cannon here, using this hole and this peg. And you can have him hold it in either one of his hands.
So with Optimus Prime, it's just kind of weird to see him with a cannon on his arm. But he has a cannon on his arm. So, did Megatron and Optimus kind of reverse roles or something, you know? Kind of weird. Alright. Stay. And you stay. Doing this for a reason here. Now this is what I wanted y'all to see. Do y'all see the resemblance kind of here? And then we have, might be kind of tough. Okay. Let's see about moving him out some. Let's see here. So, do y'all see the resemblance in this? This is where you have a big Megatron, a small Megatron, a big Optimus, and a small Optimus. But they both almost have the same identical features, just smaller. These two right here have a whole lot in common with their transformation. It's like they took him and just miniaturized it and put an air pump missile on him and put some little like air missiles on him. As far as this Optimus and that Optimus, they do transform different. But both of these, if I'm right, come out in 1993 and 94. So I think that that's the reason for the resemblance. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at the head sculpts for Optimus, it is basically the same, just smaller.
Well,
you think so, Colton? Okay.
These have different head sculpts because that has 4 antennas on him, and this just has 2 antennas.
Okay.
On him.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're right. But they both have light piping.
And also, this is also a repaint of the Scourge from Robots in Disguise, but this came out first, then
Scourge.
Scourge.
Okay. All right. They both have Optimus Prime on their chest. You can see some similarities between them. And this was more of the years of 93 and 94 when all this come out. So it's kind of like they just made them smaller and put air pump missiles on them. So, Colton, is there anything else you wanted to add? I wanted them to see the difference in the year, and but difference but similarities in them. Is there anything you want to add?
No. No.
Okay. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this review of another Optimus and Megatron review. Different version, just probably scaled down compared to what it was. Like, if I remember correctly, this was more the line of when G.I. Joe's, they tried to merge G.I. Joe and Transformers. I think I'm right when I say that. It's been so many years ago when I seen that. So anyway, this is another version of Optimus Prime, Megatron, compared to the bigger versions that they had. And like I said, this Optimus does not have a trailer or a cab. He just has a long bed. So that's about it. So we're going to wrap it up here. We want to thank y'all. Thanks for watching. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe below. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.